but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So hi guys, decided to start this video with a song. I don't know why, but it's been ringing in my head since morning. I just needed to encourage myself after everything that has happened to me this week and last week. So I needed to encourage myself, and I decided instead of just encouraging myself, I could encourage those who are following me, and maybe those who will be new, who will be my new followers. So I just decided to go through some verses I normally write that encourage me, like Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It doesn't matter who tries to bring me down, but I know I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Psalms 46 verse 5, God is within her, she will not fail. God will help her at the break of day. So I am reminding myself that God is within me and I will not fail, and He will help me at the day of break, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what I'm going through. I know that God is always going to be with me. The other verse is 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. The Spirit of God gives us power, love, and self-discipline. It does not make us timid. It does not make us timid. So I should not be afraid, because the Spirit of God does not make me timid. It gives me courage and it gives me strength to move on. 2 Corinthians 4:16, we may waste outwardly, but inwardly we are being renewed day by day. Outwardly tunaisha, but ndani God is renewing us day by day by day. The other verse is Psalms 28 verse 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. So I was going through all these verses that I've written. There are many, to be honest, there are so many of them. Hata sijui zingine nianze wapi, ziko mingi sana, these encouragement verses. I needed the encouragement because I recently lost, well, I don't know if I lost it, but I'm currently jobless. I lost my job last week around Wednesday, so I've been jobless for about a week now. But all through, God has just been telling me that He's still with me, and I will not fail. I will not go back to square one. I will not go back to square zero. Yummy. God has just been encouraging me day by day, and He's been telling me not to give up. Every single time I feel like, I'm tired, He's been telling me not to give up. You know, with all the bills, with everything that is, with how the economy of Kenya is going, you know, things can be a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're a single mother. I'm a single mother. I know some of you don't know, but I am. And right now, the time I lost my job, when I was coming from the office now to, when my boss had called me, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to provide for my children? How for my kids? How am I going to, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to buy food? How am I going to maintain myself? Those are the questions that were running through my mind. But along the way, God was just speaking to me, and He was telling me, don't worry about a thing, because He's always there. Then I remembered a vlog I was watching about one of my favorite I don't know how I should call her, but her name is Kansani Mnisi from South Africa. I was watching one of her vlogs. I was actually doing a repeat. Then there was something she said, and it was a vlog around December. And she said she's leaving everything to God. And one thing I was reading about yesterday night at around, I don't know what time it was around 12, and I related it to what she said, that God just wants us to trust him. He wants us to believe in him. There's a verse, and I don't know what it is. It says, cast your burdens unto Jesus. Like, you should just let him do what he wants to do. Yani, let his will be done in your life. So Mimi, I'm there, I'm wondering, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay rent? How are my kids going to survive? How am I going to buy uniform? How am I, all those questions we normally ask ourselves to tumefika mwisho. And, and say you can hear them, they're outside playing. So like, I was asking myself so many questions, but I remembered that vlog, and then yesterday as I was reading, God was just telling me, leave everything to me, trust in me, keep on praying, keep on seeking. Yani, God was just encouraging me to just continue believing and trusting in his power, and that is what I've chosen. That's why I've decided to do this video today. I've decided instead of just me being the one being encouraged, let me also encourage one of you, two of you. It will all be worth it. And guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. That is one thing I will encourage you. And I remember when I was starting to do videos like this, I remember how I was emphasizing on prayer. In everything we should pray. A man ought to pray. All those verses, they're in here somewhere in this notebook. Iko karibu kuja. A man ought to pray. Prayer should be a priority. I just got them. Prayer should be a priority. Whether things are bad or good, prayer should be your number one priority. I remember how I was encouraging people to pray when I was starting doing videos like this. When you're free, pray. When you're tired, pray. When you're, pray. So it's an advice that I should also take myself. And let me finish this video by encouraging you to still continue praying. I will still pray, and I also pray for all my followers. And thank you for following me. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for the support. I wish you all well.